All right, how have you guys been doing? Sorry about being a minute late. I forgot my water bottle. How y'all doing? Hope y'all's night was good. Hope y'all had a great time. So I realized something about our base. Well, good thing I just filled it. I realized something about our base. Are we not playing the block game? Are we not playing the friggin' block game? We are. Why are we trying to make why are we trying to scoop balls of earth out of the ground and levitate them for our base? We need to do cubes. We are going to lift 16 by 16 by 16 chunks of the ground. We will use the freaking chunk borders to define our 16 by 16, dig down 16 deep, and then transpose that up into the ground, up into the sky. That'll give us more effective space because it'll be square instead of semi-round, and it'll be easier because I can just set up 16 separate double chests. I mean, the spheres would be easy if I started from the bottom up. The way I'm doing it right now is actually increasing the difficulty by like 3 to 5 fold. Needlessly. I realized it a little before stream that I was making it harder on myself. After I did 2 more layers, and it took me nearly an hour and a half to do 2 layers. So our options are complete this one, or just use this as a base to work off of until we get our first cube done. Either way, I'd like to start on one of the cubes today. I can either keep this one how it is. I don't have any TNT. I haven't even encountered a creeper yet. Also, is that a ruined portal over there? That is a ruined portal over there. That is a ruined portal right there. Can you see it? Right there? Nice. Make a mob farm. I will eventually. We might turn one of the chunks into a mob farm. I mean, one of the lifted chunks into a mob farm. But we've got a surprisingly good selection of territory of land here. I mean, look at it. We got a village over there, a mountain for snow, all the fucking woods we want. You know, as long as we're not looking for exotic woods. Looks like a beach with a decent with a decent amount of sand there. Probably some kind of a stone biome over there. We've got multiple ravines. We're actually, and plenty of water. We are in a really good location here. Also, it's about to be dark. I like this location. Now we need to decide what we want to do for our first chunk, I suppose. Also, yeah. And to make it easier, I got graph paper. And I've already written down a key of the most common blocks. So that I can just make a 16 by 16 square and mark each block on it. For each layer. So let's go let's go make a axe, because I don't have one currently. Stone for the win. Let's go get some more wood. Get some wood. And we need to figure out how far apart we want the try to remember which combination brings up the chunk borders. No, I can't remember. Can't remember which combination brings up the chunk borders. Do you remember, Gladian? Sorry, Zood. Do you remember which combination of keys brings up the chunk borders? Are you telling me you don't know what chunk borders are? All right. Doesn't tell me. All right. I remember at one point there was a it may be F3 and B. Oh, no, it's F3 and G. That. Now we just have to decide which chunk we want to let's hide them for the moment. Possibly, but I can't remember if the command's the same. It's quite possible you did. Hmm. Let's take... I don't like that chunk just because of... Let's do... oh, no. God, I don't want one with a big slope in it because that just makes it difficult to tell things. Sure, let's do this one. I mean, it's the kind of thing that somebody who'd been playing for a while would know already. So I guess that people just consider it, look up Bedrock debug commands. That'll tell you. All right, so that is the boundary we're going to aim to uplift. Really. Need more wood. All right. Did not get enough wood. I mean, Bedrock is built in I'm a little surprised you're not in the haven't asked for the box already. Believe it's built in C++. So honestly, it kind of makes sense that it might not be there. It's a little weird it's not, because I know debug tools is one of the things they are trying to give parity for. But then again, Bedrock got the debug stick before Java did. That seemed like a gross oversight. I don't want to kill those cows. I probably should start, get them together for a farm soon, as well as put together a wheat farm. But I kind of want to do that on one of the blocks instead of out here. But I do need to get some food growing, I guess. Even if it's just a paltry amount. Like I said, Zoot, I'm a little surprised you haven't already asked to be put on the Oh, you're still determined to get in there on your own, huh? Horribly inefficient, but it does get me food growing, which is honestly more important. I mean, if you're going to be a water cat fox hybrid in there, you might as well be in the box. It has chocolates. Sea salt caramel. I mean, I've been Maw Isle, the last few, yesterday stream and today. Maw Isle is legitimately one of my favorite Pokemon. It's not super strong or anything like that. I just like the design, I just really like the design of Maw Isle. All right. All right, what do you think, Zood? Do you think that one chest is going to be enough space for the one chest is going to be enough space for each layer? A 16 by 16 layer? I want to say it should be. I mean, this first layer is going to be pretty empty, honestly. I'm not counting weeds, I'm not counting weeds in the in it. That's for sure. I'm just clearing out the weeds so we don't have any issues with them when we start. All right. Let me get my first square roughed out here. Oh, I blinked. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one is grass. This is going to be a little slow and tedious. I apologize. I've got to catalog each layer and then dig it up, so that when I then go to build it up from the bottom up in the sky, I know where everything went. Any ores I'm just going to count as regular stone, because it would be troublesome without Silk Touch to get the unmined ore. You know, there's a wood in each of these corners. Then, how far over does this go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's an actual 5, not a G, Kyle. And then it goes down, and 1, 2, 3. Down to down 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And over 1. And then down 1, 2, 3, 4. And okay. Well, I know that section just needs to be all filled in with grass. Okay. So that's this layer identified. Um how you doing, One Shoe Mountain? Welcome. We are starting work on a floating base. Specifically, I'm going to be lifting 16 by 16 by 16 cubes of the ground up into the sky. And I want to lift those cubes as accurately to what they were in the world as possible. So I'm in the process of I don't know how well you can see that. Writing down each layer before I take it up. This is going to be a challenge. I have most definitely probably put an emotional nail through a part of my body here with this, and I acknowledge that. Let me just mark the outside boundaries. So if you'd like to watch me slowly work my way through it, please. We'd like to have more people around. I do need to go get my bed and bring it closer, though. That's for sure. Once we get down to stone, we'll also, of course, be smelting the cobblestone back into regular stone, for the purpose of, putting it back. Does not feel like I've been live for 30 minutes already. It has been 34 minutes that I've been live. 25 minutes since 26 minutes since I took it from the start screen. Man, time goes by, man. You know that. Time goes by when you're having fun or when you just get lost to things. Oh, wrong thing. All right, we have the outside of the barrier placed. Pull these up now. And this is actually a single individual chunk that we'll be digging up. We're gonna go through a lot of wood stone shovels until we find some iron down here. Which we might not even, because I am up on a hill. I just realized I had dirt in my inventory when I started doing that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 of them. Oh, nice. What movie are you going to see? That was not meant to happen. A Haunting in Venice? I think you mentioned that movie yesterday. I think you may have. Why am I... No, I think you might have. My memory is horrible, too. We are two peas in a pod when it comes to that, that's for sure. We both have horrible memories. I still want to encounter an error 418. I still want to encounter a HTTP error 418 in you know, the wild. Do you know what that one is? Do you know what that one is, Zood? HTTP error 418 is I'm a teapot. It is originally added as a joke code, as an April Fool's Day prank years ago. It has since seen use, specifically in situations where companies don't want to have a reaction to something. So, yeah. As bizarre as it is, it's an actual thing. Specifically, what the code means is it's an error that a teapot connected to the internet can should throw if it's being made to brew coffee. I'm a teapot. I only brew tea. That's what it means. Freaking internet developers, man. Yeah, web developers are freaking wild. They come up with some wild stuff. When you consider that we have internet connected appliances these days, it actually has use cases, which is what makes it even wilder. You know, that it's been around for that code's been around for years. And it has valid use cases. All right, and I am going to mark this corner with a plank or right here so I know as a reference mark to which corner I'm starting from. I don't know why I put a plank. That way I know where I'm at. Alright, and we are looking at... It's just a layer of dirt / grass, so... I'm just gonna do one big G here. Make that one nice and simple. Oh, that action. I am not a big coffee drinker and that I am not a big coffee drinker, and that hurts me. Whoever that is, you know, doing that, they're a war criminal. Look, it only wasn't a war crime the first time, and it is more than 2 decades past when the first time of that happened. That is a war crime. It's one thing to microwave the water to make coffee with because you don't have a method of boiling it otherwise. It's another to prepare the coffee via that method too. You can get a decent kettle online on Amazon for like $15. Just get a kettle. And a decent electrical kettle for like $15. What you have described genuinely hurts my soul to hear. Mind you, doing all this with stone shovels hurts my soul too, but less than hearing about somebody making coffee in a freaking microwave does. Like, I'm no coffee snob. I generally don't drink coffee. I've made it and I do drink it, but it's not my first choice in beverage. But even I recognize that what they've done there is a crime against coffee. Yes, Horse, you are going to get murdered here very soon if you don't move on. And that's coming from somebody drinking breakfast energy drinks. I mean, this is my third one. This is my third one in the last 2 hours. And I'll go to bed. I'll go to bed, no problem. All right, so there were 4 stacks of dirt here in this one layer. Yeah, that should be enough. All right, back to our reference point. Honestly, coffee has more caffeine than your average energy drink. Let me go get a ruler so I can do these lines faster. somewhere. I'll put it. I forgot to mark that. Family, go on. Sorry about the music is rather getting a little eerie, isn't it? I should have prepared these squares ahead of time. I was an idiot. I didn't. Mostly because I didn't set my plans into stone until right before we started. Literally like 10 minutes before. So 4, 5, 6. Ooh, I wrote that wrong. there any more stone? Nope. Alright, yeah. Yeah, Monster has less caffeine. And this is even the no sugar version here too. This is the Monster Ultra Sunrise, which is 0 sugar. I just realized I have stone in my inventory that I don't want to have when I pick that up. I'll be honest, I didn't trust it at first either, but then I started drinking it on the regular, and I legitimately kind of prefer it now. At least for Monster. The regular sugar tastes too acidic now after a while drinking the 0 sugar. It's my little concession to, I know I drink too many sugary drinks, so whenever I get energy drinks, I get the 0 sugar one whenever possible. You know, it's my concession to my parents' concern that I drink too much sugar. When I drink regular soda, but I drink 0 sugar energy drinks, which, to be fair, I drink far more often than I do soda. No, you're absolutely correct. It is unhealthy no matter what, but it's the difference between overly sugaring my body and not over sugaring my body. I mean, it means I have less of a chance of a sugar crash, especially on a long work shift. I get the caffeine I want without the risk of sugar crash. It is something that happens when your body when you put a bunch of sugar in your body and your body's finished processing it, but suddenly realizes it doesn't have any other fuel. So it just kind of slows down to try to reduce consumption. Basically, it's you get tired when the sugar wears off. And I'm getting up there in years. When I was in my early 20s, sugar crash didn't matter so much. My metabolism was was good enough I could deal with it. Now that I'm in my mid-30s, sugar crash will legitimately put me to sleep for the day. And I don't need that. It's something you deal with, the older you get. Like when you give a kid, like you give a bunch of kids cupcakes and they get really hyper for a while, but then get lethargic and tired after the sugar wears off. That's a sugar crash. And if that happens when I'm at work, that's affecting my ability to do my job. I'd rather just live on zero, live on Red Bull or Monster than sugar. No, absolutely. Uh, More often than not at work, I'm drinking a bunch of water. You know, like they let us get water bottles. You know, let us get bottles of water relatively cheap to free, depending on the day, and who's there. So more often than not, I am drinking bottles of water. You know, and combined with how you guys love to make me chug water, I drink a lot of water, needless to say. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I did get enough. I admit I am simplifying these a lot. Like when I have these big sections of just grass, I am just writing a big G across the area to save time. I could already tell you right off the bat, if that's what it takes, hey, you know. Let me know if my camera starts shaking or anything. I mean, I can't blame you. 6, 7, 8. Okay. 8 wide. 4 deep. 8 and 2. All right, and that is number 13. That's another layer down to dig. We might not get it up in the air completely today, but we should be able to get this mined out today. Oh, no, yeah, no, that, I originally planned on doing that, but every single, beginner streamer guide I could find said that if you want to get views, you need to communicate with your viewers. Like, dozens of them were saying communication is key to pulling people in. I mean, I suppose if you call it a gaming ASMR stream, which really wasn't really considered a thing back when I started. There were ASMR streams, but they were Amaranth and stuff like her, and people like her. So, generally considered more adult content. And it is almost bedtime. I mean, I would, as long as it's not a super aggressive game, like I would not watch somebody play Call of Duty or something like that. Just the game, no talking. Just because, A, I don't like first-person shooters in general, and B, that's not really something you want to watch in the background because of how aggressively noisy it can be. But if it was like somebody playing Minecraft, yeah, I'd put that on in the background and watch it, or at least hang out while they play. Yeah, I'd do that. I do that with some people now. Come on, let me sleep. Alright. I've got to run to the bathroom because you hit me with that chug and it's hitting fast. Oh, sorry, be the quest. Sorry about that. I had to run to the bathroom. Sorry. How you doing? We are digging out a 16 by 16 by 16 actual chunk here to relocate it up in the air. As layer accurate as I can do it. I won't be able to do ores, of course, because I don't have silk touch, but yeah. We're gonna build our base in the sky, and I figured if we're gonna put something up in the sky as a base, I should put blocks. Big ones. Oh, right, I gotta make a new pick. And I am actually going as so far as to relatively roughly mark out what blocks are where in each layer, so I can relatively accurately replicate it. Yeah, I had to break out the grid paper. Yeah, no. Honestly, you have to be the kind of person who enjoys first-person shooters to enjoy watching first-person shooters, in my opinion. If you're not somebody who likes the idea of first-person shooters, it's not going to be something you'll ever enjoy watching. You know, if you don't like playing them, why would you watch them? One, two, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, I did pick it up. You know, I can't jive with modern first-person shooters. You know, there are a couple older ones that I'd be willing to play, you know, with friends, but not any of the newer ones. I admit I am hoping to see some iron while we dig down. Probably. I didn't know that was there. I'm glad for it, but but the irony about the iron is thick. As much as I just wanna mine it up, I need to go through my layering so I don't lose track of what's where. And I'm definitely not going to get down to where diamonds are, that's for sure. Alright, and this was layer 13, 16, 15, 14, 13. Since when did signs only stack to 16? Oh no, I guess they've always done that. I'm just being an idiot. I mean, that's pretty close to what it is here, too. The price, there's a reason watching stuff at home has become more popular, because in response to streaming, cinemas raised prices. Like, gee, you're gonna get people to come here with more, with it being more expensive than it was before. It's like the most pants on head stupid business decision they could have made. But you do you, bruh. Like, I can understand actual theater raising their prices because, people. How did I do that? Only one day a year where they put the price to about $4 for a ticket. Well, during the summer, at least in a lot of the theaters around where I live, they have a summer matinee hour where the price is like half of what it normally is. But it's only for like a 3-hour period a day or 4-hour period or something like that. And they'll limit it to only the PG-13 or less, so they're gearing it towards kids coming to watch, to try to encourage kids. Yep. Did this Tetris ass piece of grass really happen? Foot went numb. It'd be like that sometimes, though. You live in a place for years and you don't realize something until years later. You don't spend your time all across the city, so a lot of things that people on the other side of the city realize, you don't realize. And the rest of this layer is sand, is stone. So there we go. That's another layer down to dig. I'll be honest, I was a little concerned just then about digging that and finding a hole below it. All right. Three years now, huh? Congratulations. It was just a single iron, it looks like. That's depressing. It was just a single iron. I think I'll hold on to it at this point because I think we're going to see a lot less dirt from here on out and more stone. So I think I'd rather hold out, find 3 and get a iron pickaxe. I mean, it's $7 for a gallon of milk. Depending on what brand you get. Gallon. Off the. That is 3.7 liters. 3.78541178 to be exact, but, you know, 3.7. The thing is, I remember when I could pick up a gallon of milk for like $2. The fact that it's pretty much tripled in my lifetime is depressing. That's U.S. inflation for you. U.S. inflation has to be bigger, just like everything else in the U.S. Oh yeah, dude, you remember how yesterday we had that pretzel malfunction? So I switched to a royalty-free playlist on Spotify. Yeah, I went to upload onto YouTube. Every single song after I switched to the Spotify playlist, they copyright claimed it. I didn't get a strike, but I've got 20 songs in a row that are all copyright claimed, and I don't know if they're going to just mute it when it goes live today, or if it'll even go live. So yeah. There's a reason that on Pretzel, one of the things I have on my Pretzel is YouTube safe checked. So any songs that come up are ones that won't show up a claim on YouTube. So, I have every suspicion that every layer below here is going to be just stone. The hell? So I'm going to go make a couple more picks before I get started. No, fair enough. There might be gravel. But until I see gravel, I'm just going to mark each layer as just stone until then. I'll clear a level before I mark it as just stone, but until I see something other than stone, there's no point in making a 16 by 16 square to mark, hey, this is just stone. No point in going out of the way to do extra work. I'm also going to be using A's in case I encounter any air spaces. underground. Wait, is it A? No, A is for andesite I encounter. I guess I'll be using I for air pocket, for any air spaces, because everything else A and R is already took up. Yeah, A is andesite, V is gravel, N is granite, and R is diorite. Fortunately, I don't seem to be encountering any of those, much on this chunk. Means I'll have a relatively blank slate canvas in the air for decorating the block. Maybe I'll dig a cave through it once it's up in the air and have a funnel of water coming out of it. Look, we just missed the gravel on this layer. We just missed the gravel for this layer. Oh, coal on the next layer. Which, again, we're just going to mark as stone. I'm not going to go out of... I don't have Silk Touch, so I'm not going to go out of my way to, build the infrastructure to get enchantments just to hopefully get Silk Touch on a piece of equipment. I'd rather have those ores to support myself than to decorate with at this point in the game. This would be a lot faster if I'd encountered more iron, but it is what it is. It has been an hour and a half. Yeah. I mean, I worked tonight, my time, but I might go till noon. I don't know how long I'll be on. I'm a little surprised Soup hasn't popped around yet. Yeah, I can't afford to do that today. Not to mention there's not Monopoly going on at my area right now. Come on, Pick. Hold out a little longer. Let's get this area down. And that's another layer that's just going to be stone. Let's go drop this stone off. That was 11. Nice. Been a while since somebody did one of those. Oh, did we get lucky and avoid the freaking gravel for another layer below it? Oh, right. Hello, little Buzzy Bee. Dude, as you might know, I don't know if I've talked about this on stream, but I use a pair of bone conductive headphones at work for, to listen to music. And I've been wearing them to sleep the last few days so that I can listen to music while I, listen to sleep tracks. Man, if you've never worn a pair of bone conductive headphones, you got to try it sometime. You got to get a pair. They're great. I was listening to a Star Trek engineering one, and man, it just shakes your whole skull as you're as you're laying there with them on. Puts you right out. No, you don't. And that's the neat thing. If you have problems getting regular headphones to stay in your ears, these are great because regular earbuds staying in your ears, these are great because they don't go in your ear, they go around your ear. Which means you can also, if you've got in like a workplace where you need to be able to hear what people are saying, or if people, hear if people are talking to you, you can hear them. You can't always hear them clearly, but you can hear them enough to know that you need to take the headphones off and find out what they were saying. And you can really feel the bass with them. Freaking vibrate your skull. I'm a little surprised, really a little surprised Soup's not here. For that matter, I'm surprised Ramura's not. I honestly don't even know what today is. It's a Friday. He's probably eating or working on homework. Yeah, homework sucks. If you've got it, please do it because it is, because it is important to, for your schoolwork. Oh, right, there was coal. Fair enough, fair enough. Next layer, just stone again. Fair enough, fair enough. Let's see if our luck on avoiding the gravel on the next layer is going to hold up. We avoided the gravel for another layer. Nice. Every layer we avoid having to write out a square is fast. All that faster we get this done. We are almost halfway. The next layer is halfway. And this is just the first one of these we're lifting up, by the way. This is just the first of multiple we're lifting up. Like future ones we lift up, they'll have different things on them. This is going to be our home base one, and we'll put bridges between them. Yeah, no, yeah, I can understand that one. Creative writing assignments are not my forte. If you ask me to tell you a physical story, I can freaking do that. But if you ask me to write it down myself, I'm gonna come up lacking. I will talk your ear off. I can't write it all down though. Can't even type it. Just as soon as I have to put pen or pencil to paper or type in a document, my brain just disappears. All right, that looks box time. Hey Yuki, how you doing? And Super made it. Oh no. Holy cow. Soup really decided to go on his villain arc all of a sudden. So, Soup, we were talking about it at the beginning of stream, and we decided instead of doing half spheres, it's in Minecraft. Why aren't we doing blocks? So I'm carving out a 16 by 16 by 16 block, marking down what's on each layer, and then we're gonna transpose it up into the sky. It's gonna be big. And the neat thing is, with it being this big a block, I can also decorate it. All right, this is layer number 8. Just stone again. The Vaporeon having lips. I mean, have you seen the Mawile look at it, yet? The Mawile ain't much better. It puts its back to the screen, and all you get is mouth. Oh, really? I mean, that's why I also post about it on X. And I actually do have to call it X now. They managed to get the web address changed to x.com. It's because of Elon Musk's fascination with the letter X. That is 100% the reason. Ooh. Ooh, this is getting spicy. Soup beat Yuki to put you in a box. Why did he even buy Twitter in the first place? Because people had been talking about it. So he decided to do it. I have to block that one. Sorry, Yuki. I have to block that one. I'm sorry. Don't forget, you can kick him out too. Or you can do a battle royale. You could do a battle royale in the freaking chat. You can cause a battle royale to kick him out too. There's multiple ways to kick somebody out, but only one way to get in there. That's what makes it a little trolly. The funny thing is, the box started out as a punishment. The box started out as a punishment, and they liked it too much. I mean, technically, all y'all are already in the box whenever there's not a battle royale going on. Chat shows up in the box. Just generic punishment. It was originally going to be horny jail, but I couldn't put bars. It got used on Onion a few times. How did I win? Come on, y'all. You know, y'all keep saying that, but I'm never doing anything. Really? Oh, it's because Soup got to it before you. He's camping the button. There we go. Is that better? It's an apartment building. I think we might have lucked out, and most of the way down, this is going to be plain stone. Make some space for... Oh, I mean, Zood's Batman-y up there on the edge of the freaking, apartment, so to speak. I know it's just a bunch of gray what we're on, but it's gonna look entertaining when we start putting this in the air. Oh god, I gotta start smelting soon. Oh god, I need to start smelting some this stone soon. Really? Really, Soup? So, Soup has just decided to be an agent of chaos today. This is a little bizarre for him. This is a little bizarre how much of an agent of chaos Soup is being today. The shockwaves. The shockwaves of the 40+ bombs I dropped on Soup. I mean, at this point, you guys are so insistent on being in the boxes that it almost feels more elite to not be in the boxes. I'm a little surprised Zood didn't try to glitch his way into Yuki's box. Also, this is number 7. Just stone again. Number 6 looks like it's going to be the same thing. Yeah, it's obvious Zood likes topping. Also, Yuki, did you see the new sub goal? I mean, there's a lot of it. There's a lot of it. But I also noticed I am thinning a little on top, which means soon I'm going to have a Hellboy haircut from the movies. Bald on top, thick on the sides, and I'm not sure I want that. I don't think I can pull off the top knot look. What the hell, Soup? What the hell, Soup? And Soup is about to be a full-on Chaos Gremlin now. How did you even do that? I don't see any commands from you. Oh, wait. Oh, you're using the freaking interface. You're using the interface. You're using the interface instead of typing the commands in chat. That's how you did that. Hug. It apparently, because Soup just did it. Hey, how you doing, Catherine? How you doing? We're having fun. My chat's just being a couple chaos gremlins playing around while I mine out a 16 by 16 by 16 block to move it up into the sky. We're gonna be building a series of sky cubes for our base. They're just having some good old fun. Yeah, this being a 16 by 16 area, you'd think it'd only take 2 stone picks to get through this. Honestly, I'm a little confused about why Soup's being so aggressive today. That's not normal for him. Wait, is that dirt? The next layer is going to actually have to have a square again. Fair enough. If we're bored, let's do... Oh, that. I mean, how do y'all feel about a boss fight? It's been a while since y'all fought a boss. Alright, I'll throw an easy one at you guys. Yuki, have you ever fought one of the bosses? It's like a freaking RPG with you guys, with you, as a team. It's like chat. Soup's pretty reliable on these. Oh, no. Wait, Soup, did you just say you got me a start one and you're leaving? Now I feel bad. Yeah, Zoot and Soup are pretty reliable on these, actually. Alright. I tore off 2 sheets there. Dang it. Oh, and it's not... And it's G-Max Charizard. Y'all are chaos incarnate. Y'all are chaos incarnate. Doing that to Yuki. That's just bullying, man. Six. Wait, are you telling me I accidentally drew that exactly the way it needed to be? All right. Thankfully, it can be mostly stone. I just need to do this top corner here. 3. How deep is it? Just 2. And it's 1, 2, 3. Okay, and that's that one done. baskets. What spawned up here? I know something spawned up here. It is Friday, yes. And that is a creeper. Zood, you are one bizarre individual. I've never heard somebody prefer Monday. Most people try to avoid Monday because they work. You know, if they're adults. This is an easy mode boss, so the boss is going down nice and easy, at least. I mean, I have Arceus in there too. I have a lot, including a rat tank. Yeah, there's a World War II tank in there too, as one of the options for bosses. Hey, don't jinx it. Bolt. You know, the funny thing is, I have read through the documentation for the boss battle like half a dozen or more times now, as well as looked up any tutorials on it on YouTube I could find, and even trawled through the Discord for stream avatars. Nobody's thought about it. Nobody's even, I can't even find a hint of people adding additional classes to the game. Just nobody's even attempted to. They're all about making new bosses, but nobody's thought about making new classes. Or at least if they have, nobody's documented it anywhere. I would love to add a couple alternate classes for you guys, but I have no idea how, and nobody's even thought about doing it. Let's see. It did not give Yuki anything. Why did it not give Yuki anything? I and now my brain doesn't want to remember the command. Let me see what I can do for you, Yuki. Tell you what, Yuki. Have you ever heard of Shantae from the from the game series? The half genie. Okay, I am gifting you the avatar. Look it up in it and see it, and that's in lieu of giving you the loot box. That's what I'm gifting you, that one. Check it out and see if you like it. It's a pretty neat one. It's actually got a couple extra actions that most of the other avatars don't have, like multiple different dances. Yeah. It's even got the hair whip for the attack. What? Really? My brain is not remembering my freaking commands today. I am adding 5,000 to your currency. Just straight up. All right, Yuki? Yeah. If you'd like, I can actually change it to you. It did not give you a reward for the free-for-all, so I gave you 5,000 gold as as an apology. I hate pre-roll ads, but they do give me a little bit of money. Literally, I get like 1 cent from every pre-roll ad. That's all I get. This was number 6. Hey, Rayquaza. That's what it's supposed to do when you win. I don't know why it didn't for you, Yuki. It's got me a little irritated. Hmm? Ooh. It's been a while since we got the Dazood redeem. You know what? I've actually got to make the box big enough. You might still be too big for... Yep, you're still too big for the box. Rayquaza is too big for the box. Come on, respawn. Oh, there you are. There you go. It's finally staying. I had to make the box 2 spaces bigger to make it big enough for your mon. Same reason I ain't, anytime someone decides to be Whale Lord, I'm gonna shrink them. Zood, did you do that with the intent? You know, it's I already say I'm counting ore as regular stones. The rest of this is stone. You know what? Before I use up this pick, I need to go get more stone for making tools. Okay, that's all your own fault there, Zood. Seriously. If it's too big for the box, it's too big for the box. Somehow, yeah, that's too big for the box. That's the space pirate that I put you on. I mean, that's a small mercy. Honestly, Eevee's like a fox-dog hybrid, let's be honest. Nah, those ears have more in common with a freaking fox. Also, how do you get Pomeranian from that? They have short curlies. Every depiction of Eevee I've ever seen in the anime and otherwise all have it having straight hair. You know, and fairly long hair at that. Honestly, it's probably got... If I had to identify it with a dog... God, I really don't even know... Really don't even know what dog I'd identify it with that, you know, with how it's depicted as having, as its hair being relatively long and flowing. It's like if a Shih Tzu it's like if a Shih Tzu's hair didn't hang down. Butterfly? Why? That's what the ears are more fox-like than anything. That's why I keep saying. The rest of it, it's like a cross between a fox, a cat, and a dog. You know, there are, but very few with ears that fluffy that stand upright. Most dogs with ears that fluffy have ears that hang. the tail and general body structure. The tail is quite fox-like, and while foxes are technically canines, they also tend to be more feline in behavior. Preferring to stalk their prey frequently. Or just straight up be scavengers, which is honestly more canine-like. Soup's just like, what the hell is this conversation? I mean, to each their own, you know? I'm not saying either of us are right. I'm not saying either of us are wrong. Let me go drop off this stone. And I'll draw up the box for the... for what hopefully will be the last one that involves dirt. Yes, Yamper is the corgi. And Yamper and Eevee look wildly different. Growlithe, I want to say, God, what was Growlithe based on? I want to say Growlithe was supposed to be based on a German Shepherd. But that'd be wrong. I can't remember. I think Growlithe was just generic dog at its time, at the time of its conception. I messed up the last layer. think Growlithe was just supposed to be generic dog. I can't think of any one particular breed that it, honestly, I don't think they're very hyena-like. They've obviously got more in common with, pit bulls or mastiffs, I think. I kind of agree with you on that thought, but, which site did you find it on? Pokemon DB? Or Bulbapedia? I honestly, the only way you're going to find out something for sure is by checking in-game. Or asking Game Freak directly. Isn't that the same thing as saying I have no source? If it's just a random site, not a quotable site? Also, GamesRank does not count as a credible source. Yep. Not a single piece of iron since that one. Yeah, I'm gonna get that coal, believe me. We've got a lot of stone to smelt. I'm gonna need it. Look, there's more. You know what I would really like? 2 more iron so I can get an iron pick. Because I'm not going to put cobblestone floating in the sky. I want to put smooth stone. Yeah. Yeah, I'm replicating the block minus ores up in the sky. And then I'll do customizations to it, like mine out a cave in it and have water going through it. Mm-hmm. We're basically going to be taking small chunks of the world and turning them into our own little world up in the sky. Yeah, so try it yourself. You know? Migrate up a 16 by 16 by 16 chunk of land in a, you know, in a world and customize it. Share pictures of it onto the Discord. For bonus points, show us it before customization and after customization. Yeah, copper. The most useless ore in vanilla. I mean, the worst part is copper tools aren't even useful, the idea of them. What the actual hell? I did that correctly without looking. Oh, I picked up vampires. No, there's not. There's not. You know, other than the brush. I said if there were copper tools, they'd be the most useless thing because copper is super soft. It's even softer than gold. So if they added copper tools, they'd be even weaker than gold. They might last longer, but they wouldn't mine as strong. What'd I pick up? What do you mean? Oh. I drew the square with half the square without even looking properly. And I got it correct. That's what I picked up. I'm picking up. I don't remember. Yep. All right, after this level, I think we'll be back to just stone for the last two. I don't remember. That reminds me, I need to go continue the smelting. I started some up there. Oh, did y'all hear about the what's happening with the experimental patch? They're adjusting the villager trade tables so that mending will not only be a top level trade for the librarians. It's also going to have like less than a 3% chance of appearing. To encourage people to explore ruins more to get their mending. Yeah, with it being the it's currently only in the experimental set. You have to enable the new loot table for them, and it's not enabled by default. So even if it was a month or two ago, it's still something that's not fully in the game, only experimental. But in exchange, I think it like doubles the chance of it appearing in like ancient cities and bastions. Armor trim, yes. Armor trim is in the game. Yeah. Trims got released on on 1.20, full release. They were in the snapshot versions for a while, but the official release of them was on 1.20. Yeah, I figured as much. I know Soup's been a straight Bedrock, a straight Java player for a while now. He apparently dropped Bedrock at some point. Yeah. Remember, I was planning on covering the entire mountain in plexiglass. Then we realized how ridiculous it was, and then we got sidetracked with you guys deciding to try to bomb the whole world. is just stone. I'm not going back down there right now. In fact, why don't I go retrieve the other, I think it was, who was it? Lively and Swift were getting aggressive with the explosives. And then half the people who were playing started having trouble connecting. I think that whole server ended when the server went down at one point, and Swift just wasn't around to reboot it. So we just kind of said, F it, we're getting rid of this. We're stopping playing it. Did that goat just spawn there overnight? We're not even on a mountain. We didn't get anything from him either. Yeah, the whole thing just became a bit of a cluster there near the end. So we just kind of abandoned it. Yeah. And the reason I didn't start building another Gunpla is work has unfortunately cut my hours starting my next work period, so I have no idea what my money situation is going to be like in the short to mid terms. So the few kits I've got left unbuilt, I kind of want to save for a special occasion, just because I don't know what my money is going to be like over the next month or two. I don't want to quit my job, but I may end up having to change jobs. And if that happens, then yeah. When you're playing on multiplayer servers, that tends to happen, especially when they're publics. Oh yeah, no, I remember when that happened. We had a couple Swift invited a few people, and and everything kind of snowballed from there. I seem to remember there being a situation where they had multiple blocks that were registering as having something in it, but there was physically nothing in it, and it kept crashing one of them. We are almost to the 3-hour mark, and I really don't feel like stopping. I'm gonna keep going. I mean, if nothing else, I want to get this whole thing mined out today, which is one more layer. And it's also the first time we see andesite the entire time. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Reactors are always dangerous. Oh. There was apparently a single andesite up here, and I did not notice it. Must have been one of these two. Alright, I've got one more, one more square to draw. Yeah. I didn't get why you did that either on the, oh wait, no, you built a stone brick on the main server. All right, and with that, we have the whole build marked out. I think you used stone brick on your main base. The one you built with Lively. On my server. I think you started in wood, but I think at some point you two rebuilt it. Yeah, because you guys built a semi-floating platform right next to the home, right next to the village. Soup came on long enough to build a really fancy house and then never came on again. I remember that. Think he was having trouble actually rendering things, so he after that it was. Why am I remembering? I'm remembering stone pillars related to it. I also remember you were working on a wooden boat on that server, floating in the air. That's why I'm remembering stone, because most of the time I saw it was from underneath, and the prominent thing was you started to and never really finished it. I remember seeing a chunk of the hull. Think you had built up the keel and then stopped. Ooh, there is a cave below us somewhere. Alright, I need to go make some picks. Just go ahead and dump all this off in the number 1 chest. Now, I know you were building a boat in the vanilla server too, but I distinctly remember seeing a hull floating in the air on the modded server at some point. That might have been Lively, that might have been someone else, but I distinctly remember seeing it. Was that Swift or Lively? No. No, it wasn't me. I built a what was going to be a shop, a kind of the village chief's house, right? Right, and then you decide to put your base right there. And then we set up to build a shopping district, and then everything went to hell. I mean, you built it in what was supposed to be the communal village, to be fair. And then Lively was off building a airport somewhere. I never saw where he was building that. Oh, I know you did. But it was more a case of the village was on the ground and you decided to float up over the village, and that was like, wow. Also, I need to drop all this off in the one chest. I'm not blaming you for the urge to build sky bases. My issue was, again, more with where you decided to do it. I think it was because you started getting along, and then Lively helped you build it up even more, and you just said, fuck it, I'll keep going here. That's probably what happened. You kept getting help. Kept getting help expanding it, so it was like, well, why should I take it down? You know. All right. Well, while those are cooking us up some stone to get us started on the layers, we need to come over here and harvest some wheat because we're starting to get a little hungry. Okay, everyone, stop messaging me all at once. Wow. Just got like 9 messages in a row. Glad people are communicating with me, but it threw me off a little. Are you kidding me? These haven't grown? I suppose I am a little far from them. That's a bummer, because now I don't have food. Yeah. No freaking apples. Okay. Well, looks like we're gonna go murder a cow. Or a horse. Does anyone remember if horses drop beef or they don't? Just leather? You're plain looking. Let's kill you. Yep, just leather. I mean, I would, but it gets a little chewy. Where did you come from? Yeah, no, you're not wrong. Now, the real question is, how high do we want to go for the bottom of this? What level do we want to take this at? What level do we want to start at? How many block, should we go up 25, 30 blocks? 30 blocks? Sound good? Did you say 34? What the Why 34? I'd say that seems like an arbitrary number, but it's you, so you've got to have a reason behind it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with 34, but it just seems like a bit of an arbitrary number. I think the reason people like going by fives is because it gives them a odd center when they do fives. Let's put it this way, if you say you're building a circle in Minecraft and you use an even number, your center is all 4 of those blocks. Whereas if you use an odd number, your center is just 1 block. So it's easier to measure by. That's why I'm not the only one that sees that texture that's not right. Am I? Right there? I'm not the only one that sees that texture is not right, am I? It doesn't flow right with the others. Look at it. That texture does not flow right with the rest of them. Does that make it more obvious? I can tell the block lines on that one. I can't with the ones around it. It stands out to me from a distance. Hey, how you doing, Real Prez? Hope you're having a good day. I'm doing quite fantastic. We are getting ready to start figuring out where we are we're getting ready to start building our transposed block of the world. Probably not. I just kind of go with the flow with my normal. We're gonna get to, okay, I need to, all good. You know, hope you get some people. It can be fun playing on servers with a lot of people, but it's always a little awkward for me. I do need some I need some more ladders. I do enjoy watching survival multiplayer servers though, so if you get enough people on it and you get started, send me a link over Twitch to to somebody, to one of the people watching it, and I'll probably check it out. It's always fun to see how creative people can be on servers. I had not built enough ladders there. All right, Zood, you have a good day. All right, you have a great day, Prez. Good luck on that opening day. Thank you. I need 34 of those, so... this should be enough. Yep. Thank you for the follow-up, by the way. I wish I had a lead. I would tie that up. Come on, Daylight. Hold out just long enough for me to finish this. All right. So based on my placement here, should be able to do that to form my reference square. Why did I put the arrow there? Brain doesn't function. All right, and we are ready to start placing. Oh, Soup, if you're still here, have you been keeping up with SpaceX and and everything going on with them? Probably not. I have really been enjoying just kind of putting the streams of the work going on at the Starbase site and just let it run and watch it in the background. It's kind of neat. Clearly, I'm going to be placing a lot faster than it's making. So, I need to make a couple more furnaces. So we can get more of the different layers going. There is a little more coal down here that we will go after. Which one was it that was a little shy? This one. All right. Somehow we managed to make it through the whole stream on only one monster. It's always kind of neat seeing a big hole dug out. That might just be a guy hindbrain thing, though. Is this a thunderstorm? That sky got really dark. Is this a thunderstorm? It was not close to night, was it? Yep, thunderstorm. That sky got way too dark, way too fast. I was about to say. Really? All right, well, the only thing keeping us from progressing now is the need for a lot of smelted stone. So I think we're going to call it a day here. And I will see you guys in a few days. You know, there may be a rogue stream over the next day or two, 7:30 in the morning. Who knows? But for sure there will be another one on Wednesday. So Catch you guys. Well, I will hopefully see you guys again soon. Catch you later.